Hey there guys, CrossFlux here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. In the last episode, we tackled perhaps the most difficult challenge in the game, at least in my opinion, the Purity Forest, and recruited the time travel Pokemon Celebi. In today's episode, well, it's kind of happy and sad. There is only one more dungeon that we have yet to explore. Just one area that Operation Lightspeed Rescue hasn't gone to. And that is none other than the Joyous Tower. Yet again, it's another 99 floor dungeon that puts your team at level 1. So I'm going to have to prepare a team for the ages in order to embark on this mission. Once again, I'll handle this off screen and I'll meet you guys back as we tackle our final mission. See you guys then. Finally, the last of the level 1 dungeons. Wish Cave has awesome rewards like getting stat boosting stuff and free recruits, and Purity Forest had the raw challenge, if a bit cruel and unfair at times. So what sets Joyous Tower apart from these other two? Well, not much. It's probably the most annoying of the bunch because there's not much of a reward for completing it. The only reason for its existence is to recruit Pokemon. This dungeon does favor Wish Cave a bit more than Purity Forest, in that you're allowed to bring a team and items, just not money. This is the only place to obtain Chansey, and the Kecleon shops here often sell really great things, like Joy Seeds and Friend Bows. These products make recruitment a bit easier, which is nice, since, again, that's pretty much the only reason for coming here. In addition to the rare Chansey, many of the game's starter Pokemon can also be found and recruited here. This dungeon's aesthetics evolve as you travel further into the tower, yet the item distributions and layout don't seem to change too much. You'll find mostly food and ammunition. This dungeon is probably a bit more tame than the other level 1 dungeons, but a few standout threats do still make this place a challenge. In the early floors, Jigglypuff and Psyduck can both be nasty because of Sing and Bubble respectively. Multi-hit attackers like Beedrill, Doduo, and Azumarill can be quite devastating as always, with Azumarill being the most dangerous by far. Its multi-hit move of choice is Rollout, which is like Fury Attack, except it gets stronger with each hit. Also, it comes packing the Huge Power ability, making it able to score OHKOs very easily. You may be thinking to yourself, CrossFlux, why don't you just take it out from a distance? To which I respond, excellent question. It also knows Bubble Beam, a powerful long-range special attack that has a good chance at slowing you down. Man, this thing is dangerous. Dugtrio and Electrode are still pains due to party-wide magnitude and Sonic Boom. Notice a trend here? Every level 1 dungeon makes use of these two Pokemon. Great job, Chunsoft, reusing the same tactic to make each of these dungeons more challenging. Finally, Glalie Powder Snow can be deadly to anything weak to ice. I'm just about done here, but I should reiterate, Chansey is your main goal here, and she can be quite rare. In fact, she only appears on floors 50, 60, and 77, and her evolved counterpart Blissey can only appear on floor 88. If your goal is recruitment, scour the earlier floors for Kecleon shops and buy a Friend Bow. Also, level grind when appropriate and consume any and all Joy Seeds that you find along the way. You may not always have the cash for a Friend Bow. In that case, a Troll Orb next to the stairs can be a great thing to have. Speaking of grinding, a good place to do so is on floors 30 to 36. Gardevoir here gives tons of experience for very little effort. But with that guys, I'm going to end my explanation. This was the last dungeon in the game, so I hope you all cherish this final dungeon explanation. Enjoy the pretty music.
up there, Chauncey.
Alright guys, definitely difficult in its own right, don't get me wrong, but I'd still say the Joyous Tower was a bit easier than Purity Forest. Regardless, our time here is up. This is the end of our final mission. I mean, sure, there's other Pokemon in danger, natural disasters to take care of, but there's no new areas to explore. Operation Lightspeed Rescue has completed its mission. But even though there's nowhere else left to explore, this isn't the final episode of the Let's Play. So, please stay tuned one more time, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, the final episode. As always, I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll see you then.